You're watching the Weiss channel. That. All right. So, you geometry students, I'm giving you a little assignment. It's an assessment that's going to be basically a grade for me. All right. So, it covers units 3, 4, and 5, which we did a while ago. So I'm going to review these problems and how to do them. So I hope you're watching. All right. Here, in this problem, these two are next to each other. They add up to 180 degrees. So you got to do 180 minus 15 to do this problem. If you had one like this, okay, so notice 109, all right, and this angle here would be equal because of alternate interior angles. So if this is 109, then this is 109, but then these two add up to 180. So you have to do 180 minus 109 to find x. This is alternate exterior angles. So here x is 16. That one's an easy one. Here, alternate interior angles. X equals 54. These are equal. This is right. If x, this is x, then this here is x, which means these two add up to 180. You'd have to do 180 minus 163 to get x. These are corresponding angles, right? This is bottom left. This is bottom left. Corresponding angles. Alternate interior angles. Okay. Corresponding angles, by the way, were equal, right? Okay. Next. Here, right? If this is 46, corresponding angles, y is 46. And if y is 46, you have to subtract from 180 to get x, right? Okay. Here, right, if this is x, then this is x, you have to subtract from 180 to get x. 180 minus 101. Here, oh, remember vertical angles, right? These are vertical angles. So x is 125, but then you got to subtract 180 minus 125 to get y. Okay. Vertical angles, x is 130. Corresponding angles, x is 144, got to subtract 180 minus 144 to get y. Next. Okay, here, right, if this is 3x minus 14, then this angle here is 3x minus plus 14. These two add up to 180, so you got to do 3x plus 14 plus 7x minus 4 equals 180, and then solve for x. Same thing here. If this is 6x minus 5, then this one here is 6x minus 5 because of alternate interior angles. So these two add up to 180. 6x minus 5 plus x minus 25 equals 180. Same thing here. These two are vertical angles. They're equal. 2x minus 24 equals x plus 5. Solve for x. Next. X minus 2 plus 66 equals 180, right? These two, remember, same side interior angles, they add up to 180. 6x plus 11 plus 121 equals 180. okay? If this is 132, this guy over here is 132, and 132 and this guy are corresponding, so they're equal. So x plus 13 equals 132. Solve for x. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. So you have to do 5 squared plus 12 squared equals c squared. So 5 squared is 25, 12 squared is 144. Add them together, you get 169. But then you take the square root of 169 to get 13. Here, you got to do 4, since you have the hypotenuse, 14 squared minus 9 squared equals this squared. Okay, take the square root, right? Okay, 10 squared minus 5 squared equals this squared. It says to the nearest tenth, so it's going to be some decimal. You do to the nearest tenth. Next. Okay, remember side, 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 right? The two triangles are related by SSS, side, side, side. So the triangles can be proven congruent. Okay. We're here. Remember, this is side, here's an angle, here's a side, side, angle, and side, right? So the two triangles are related by side, angle, side. So they can be proven congruent. Okay. So here, to solve for x, the three angles of a triangle add up to 180. So you got to do 63 plus 9x minus 2 plus 38 equals 180. Solve for x. Okay. Same thing. 60. This is 90 degrees, right? 60 plus 90 plus 7x minus 12 equals 180. Solve for x. 75 plus 58 plus 3x plus 5 equals 180. Solve for x. Okay. Now, in this one, these two angles add up to 180. So just do 180 minus 134. But what I was really looking for, again, these two add up to 180. This is what I was looking for. Remember how this angle is equal to these two added together. So you do x plus 90 equals 148. Solve for x. Again, x plus 90 equals 139. Solve for x. X plus 90 equals 159. Solve for x. These two add up to 180. Just do 180 minus 74. 180 minus 130. 180 minus 155. Here, x plus 113 equals 130. These two equal this one, okay? The exterior angle here, the angle on the outside of the triangle, is equal to the two remote angles added together. X plus 113 equals 130. Solve for x. Here, if these two angles are equal, then these two sides are equal. So what's UT? 11. If this is 11, this is 11. Okay. If these two sides are equal, these two angles are equal. If this is 56, this is 56. But it says what's BCD? So you got to find this angle. So you take 56 plus 56, which is 112, and you got to subtract from 180 because the three angles add up to 180. So 180 minus 112 gives you your answer. What's the measure of CB? CB is this one. If these two angles are equal, then these two sides are equal. So if this is 20, this is 20. Done. Once again here, if these two angles are equal, then this side is equal to this side. So if this is 19, this is 19. Point H is on a line segment GI. So you're going to have GIH. I'm sorry, I take that back. Point H is on the line segment GI. So you're going to have G, then H, then I. G, then H, then I. So draw that if you don't know what I'm talking about. Draw a line that has G, then H, then I. From H to I, it says is 3. From G to I is 10. G to I is the whole line. H to I is part of that line. So you got to do 10 minus 3, or 7 is GH, because 7 plus 3 makes 10. Draw that segment if you don't know what I'm talking about, so you can see it yourself. Point D is on line segment CE, okay? So draw a line segment C, and then D and E. CE is all the way across, that's 11. CD is 9, that's part way. So what is DE? Has to be 2, because 9 plus 2 is 11. Point I is on HJ. So you have HIJ. If IJ is 2, that's part way. And then HJ is the whole thing, 12. You had to do 12 minus 2 to get 10 for HI. Okay. Over here, if this guy is 4, then this big guy here is 8. You just double it. If this guy here is 4, then this whole thing is 8. You just double it. If this here is 5, then this whole thing is 10. You double it. It says find the perimeter of triangle FGH. All you got to do is take 10 plus 8 plus 8. That's 26. Same thing. If this is 5, this is 10. If this is 5, this is 10. If this is 4, this is 8. So what's the perimeter of ABC? Okay, 10 plus 8 plus 10, 28. Okay, these two angles add up to 180 degrees. It says find MNK, that means find X. All you gotta do is 180 minus 15. These two add up to 180. Find X, 180 minus 110. Adds up to 180, 160, I'm sorry, 180 minus 160. These two are equal. Opposite angles are equal. If this is 160, that's 160. Done. Okay. BF is 5. What's BD? You double it. If this is 5, then the whole thing is 10. If JL is 50, and JN, that's half of it, 25. RT is 16. RU is half of it, 8. In a parallelogram, a rectangle for that matter. Oh, no, parallelogram, sorry. These two are equal. X equals 15. These two are equal. Y equals 36. Done. Y equals 109. X equals 64. Done. Y equals 30. X equals 20. Done. Okay, here, y plus 3 equals 62. So I minus 3 from both sides. I get y equals 59. So y is 59, right? Now, these two add up to 180. So I got to do 180 minus 62. 180 minus 62 is going to be 118. So negative x minus 9 equals 118. This one also equals 118. Negative 2z minus 2 equals 118. Solve for z here, solve for x here. You're done. Here, these two are equal. 5y plus 7 equals 207. 90 equals negative x minus 7. Solve for x, solve for y. Angle TWX. TWX. That's this angle right here. Right here. TWX is 57. VWX. VWX. This right here is 7x minus 6. Solve for x. In a rhombus, this guy is equal to this guy. So 7x minus 6 equals 57. Rectangle. NRO. NRO. That's this angle right here. Is 58. PRQ. PRQ is this angle right here. Is negative x plus 10. These two angles are vertical. They're equal. So negative x plus 10 equals 58. Solve for x. Angle OQP. OQP is this angle right here. This angle right here is negative 4x plus 10. Oh, all of these angles are right angles. These are all right angles here in a rhombus. If it's a rhombus, this is 90 degrees, this is 90 degrees, this is 90 degrees, this is 90 degrees. Negative 4x plus 10 equals 90. Solve for x. OQ is 98. OQ is 98. PR is negative 2x minus 4. If it's a rectangle, this guy is equal to this guy. So solve for x. 98 equals negative 2x minus 4. Solve for x. GJ, this guy here equals 11. ji equals 3x minus 4. These two are equal. So 11 equals 3x minus 4. Solve for x. hk is 37. kj is 4x plus 9. They're equal. Solve for x. uv equals 4. tv is negative 2x plus 6. uv and tv are equal. Solve for x. All right. That's how you do these problems, folks. Should be nice and easy for you, okay? You've been watching the Weiss channel.